This is Fasboye, where many Senegalese people derive their livelihoods as fishermen. Biran Mbaye is among them and works hard on these colorfully decorated canoes. His vibrance may fool you, however, as last year he was among at least 100 people who decided to leave their homeland and its poverty in search of a better life in Europe.
We all thought that upon arrival we'd all find work where we could flourish. I especially wanted to find something to help my parents and my wife, and we all had the same dream regardless of the job. Even in the boat we talked about it.
Their target destination was Spain, about 1,400 kilometers away. Neither the expanse of the sea nor the waves could dampen their spirits. However, weeks into the voyage, hopes of making it began to dwindle as they ran out of supplies, including fuel.
I don't remember the exact moment when we ran out of food. We first started running out of water. We only had biscuits left. We received one package a day and couldn't even eat it properly because it was so dry and needed water. You couldn't even spit. We also drank seawater, which was very hard to drink, and that's what killed a lot of people.
Among them was his childhood best friend, Omar Sek. He watched him die and mournfully helped lower his body into the sea. But he holds on to a big ring belonging to Sek as a memento.
It's not easy, but what can we do? If someone dies and we leave them at sea, on the boat, we could also die from illness. We didn't really have a choice. We had to control our emotions to throw them into the sea. It was God's will.
Mbaye also developed complications and kidney damage. By that time, his boat had drifted towards Cape Verde, where fishermen on a Spanish vessel rescued them. Mbaye and other 38 survivors were hospitalized and eventually flown home by the Senegalese government. About 56 people went missing and only 7 bodies were recovered.
It's not easy to go back to fishing after what happened to us. I'm often pensive for a long time, worrying about my loved ones. My friends often tell me I'm absent-minded when we fish. When I look at the sea, I think of all my loved ones who died there. It's quite complicated to deal with, but I try to control my emotions. I go to sea to fish, but I no longer enjoy it. If I had a better job today, I would quit fishing. Even being a street vendor would be better.
The story of Mbaye is common in many African countries, particularly those on the Atlantic coast. The Spanish Interior Ministry said over 39,900 migrants, mostly Senegalese and Gambians, made it to the Canary Islands of Spain last year. Mbaye is still determined to make it to Europe one day, as he sees no promising future on these age-old canoes.
If I saw a boat again today, I would still leave again. I won't give up.
Wanjamungai, CGTN.